Hey guys, so in today's episode, we are working on fabricating a bump stop for my truck. So I apologize for this being dark because with the time change and stuff like that, and also being in winter time, uh, basically I get home and it's dark. So if you know my truck is lifted about 7.5 inch high. So what that means is that the OEM bump stop don't work. And even my extended bump stop does not work in the setup. It's too short. So I am going to jack my suspension up until the shock bottoms. And I'll show you how you know when the shock bottoms. You see how it goes up? That means the shock is articulating upward. Now there will reach a time or a point where the shock won't go up anymore, and that's when the shock bottoms. Pay attention to the shock. See? And that's it. Okay, the shock basically bottoms at about this height, and you'll notice my bump stop hasn't even touched the lower control arm, which means that if I go off-roading and my suspension articulate up and down and bottoms the shock, it'll kill the shock or destroy my lower control arm. So that's the bottoming height for my truck. So now what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be measuring from this top to the bottom. Okay. And this is actually 5 inches. 5 inches from here to the bottom here. Okay. So this bump stop is 3 3/4 of an inch. So I want it to, so I'm gonna build a bump stop that is literally this long, an extended bump stop. I'm gonna fabricate it, and then I'm gonna basically just imagine this being a new the new bump stop. I'm gonna put this underneath here so that it will not bottom my shock. So it's going to be 5 inches. Yeah, 5 inches. So that'll be my fabrication. So 5 inch of extended bump stop, in addition to 3.5 inch or 3 inches of the rubber bump stop, so that it will never compress all the way again. So this here, imagine, it starts right here. So when it starts to compress, it by the time it reaches this height, the rubber would have stopped it from bottoming. Does that make sense? Yeah. So we're gonna do 5 inches. 5 inches. And then after that, we're going to add this here. So it's 3 inches. It's going to be at the bottom of my finger right here, my thumb. Okay, so watch. We're going to let this go. See how far it travels? Okay, so 3 inches. Let's see. So it'll be right here. That works. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna do. We're gonna do 4.5. Okay, we're gonna do 4.5 inches of bump stop. No, let's do 4.25. 4.5. Whatever. Let's do 4.5. We'll do 4.5. We'll make a bump stop that's 4.5 inches, and then we'll add this on the bottom, and hopefully that'll help. Let's go cut some tubes. Oh, another thing, you'll see here it's got no coilovers. That's because I wanted to be able to compress my springs. Okay, so I got these 3 chopped up. Show you. I'm gonna chop up my 4th one right here, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. So tomorrow I'm gonna go get these big washers here. I'm gonna put it right here. You see the center hole there? It's gonna mount my bump stop. Okay guys, so this is what I'm doing. Basically got some bolts, nuts, drill out this hole. I use a hole saw to cut this giant washer, which is 3/16 thick. I'm gonna center it right here. Okay, that's how I center it. Then let's see. There's another one here. And another one here. Okay guys, so this is my extended bump stop set. So let me know what your thoughts are. I think it's gonna make a good ride. Stay tuned. When I take it off-roading, I'll show you how this thing works.